Greetings, friends. It's me, Wayman, and this is a video to my colleague across the aisle, Jesus Freak 777, where atheism dies. So we got the grand tour at the cemetery. We got the sermon where Jesus Freak, once again, is trying to scare some sheep into the fold, but he'll never tell you, friends, where Christianity dies. Christianity dies, friends, at the church door. It dies at the end of every pew. It dies at the end of every aisle. And one of the hardest missions that ministers have is to actually get members and congregation and believers to implement what they heard in the pulpit in their lives and in the community. So I find that really fascinating, friends. So I'm here to tell you, you don't need to be a Christian to pursue the highest forms of virtue. You don't need to be a Christian to pursue the highest forms of justice and goodness, because, friends, it's an opportunity that we all have. I've said it on here before. The Good Samaritan could have been an atheist. So you say, wait a minute, how do we do that? Well, it's little things, friends. It's buying formula for that single mother down the road, or buying shoes for your neighbor's kids when he's out of his job and he doesn't really have the money and you do. And I don't see how some of these wretches can sit eating roast beef dinner in their church halls, may they choke on it, while people are starving in the community. And if they actually believed the New Testament, friends, things would be going much differently, I believe, because the religion of Jesus is far different than the religion about Jesus that we hear so much of today. So Matthew 25, I believe, hits the nail right on the head. And I'm going to read a section of that because it's beautiful. And this is why I believe that a lot of churchgoers would not want Jesus to show up. So Matthew 25:41, he shall also say to those on the left hand, go away from me, accursed ones, into everlasting fire prepared for the devil and his messengers. For I was hungry, you gave me no food. I was thirsty, and you gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and you didn't take me in. I was naked, you didn't clothe me, sick and in prison, and you did not visit me. And they shall also answer him, saying, Master, when did we see you hungry or thirsty or a stranger or naked or sick or in prison, and did not serve you? Then he shall answer them, saying, Truly, I say to you, insofar as you did not do it to one of the least of these, you didn't do it to me. So I guess the question, friends, is who is our neighbor? And who is the least? And I think it was James who said, he who knows to do good and does it not, unto him it is sin. So with all these things closing in, we're quickly finding out that salvation and virtue and justice is not free. It demands everything from us. Our lives, our souls, everything. And we should be working towards pursuing the highest forms of good, virtue, and justice as long as we have breath in us. So don't let the scare tactics, Jesus Freak, get you beating yourself up, because you have the potential to follow virtue and the highest good. And it's a beautiful thing, friends. So take care, be well, and remember, if everybody's thinking alike, then somebody isn't thinking